matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This fielded at the 2. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
On the draw, this is Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Catch the ball,
maybe
idiot.
Not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. And this lines up a disaster nowhere near the marker. The surprising
Shut up, Dak. Tell you you can talk.
Drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mahomes now on first down. Buying time to his left. And this is Cook with a grab. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Shut up.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Melvin Gordon there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game.
Suck at
I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Let's go, Adam. It's
a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over. On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson.
Catch the ball, you retarded.
But it's incomplete.
You suck at the game,
Defensively,
Julio.
Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been
All you do is blitz. I don't even know why you're
staying in their lanes,
feeling like you're good at the game.
and communicating.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in.
I don't care what you said. I can't even hear
They're
you.
now on the board here in the first half.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe the sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
How am I going to play some
This is
decent
taken at the 3.
defense? What is this?
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this
You
drive
suck
at
at
about the
kick return.
37-yard line.
I could have took that back for a touchdown.
The AFC
Baby, shut
offensive
up.
unit
I didn't
gets
ask
set
you
to
to
take
anything.
over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher.
Plug it in. It's
Cox.
almost dying.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than
Why are
that.
you even
You have to
in?
help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you.
You're not going to get a Hail Mary
And
unless
if
you
you get
have.
3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost
You're
discrediting their
not making the
work.
catch. I don't even know why
Hit
you're
the 2-minute
trying.
mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And I think the ball's out. And
There
it's
you go,
scooped
Harris.
up by the NFC.
Harrison Smith, the Viking.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down.
Hey, Richard,
takes
B.
off,
Adams.
Picks up good yardage. But at
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna run it
portion
right
of the
towards
field,
you.
That close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out
B.
of
Adams.
bounds.
Gay boy B. Adams.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. A good run there on first down. and
Yeah,
it'll
shut
leave
up.
him with
He
a
tried to jump
2nd
over
and
my guy.
2.
That's his fault.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. There's Wilson.
This is me next year.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe
Shut
down
up.
from
I'm
earlier
trying to
in
be
his
a
career, but
quarterback.
he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the
Doesn't
first
matter if
down.
I get tackled or not. Unless I'm quarterback.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Get out of the way!
And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
Shut up. I
7
didn't
yards
ask
on the
you to
pick out there,
talk.
and it'll leave him with
I didn't ask you to laugh. I didn't ask you to make any noises.
From the 17, Wilson.
Get out of the way.
rolling to his right. And now the ball comes out.
Grab the ball, idiot.
And that's picked up by the AFC. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh my God.
It gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect it.
Get off of me.
At least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to
Shut
get
up
the
and
ball
keep
out of
the
the end zone.
controller plugged
And in
in.
the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in
Oh
the
my
defensive
gosh.
huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The offense for the NFC back out there. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's
Shut
something
up.
that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We're running it. Wait, where's it at?
And
Oh, there it
they'll
is.
get a
Why are you calling timeout,
as it
stupid?
comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
God, you're retarded. I'm picking the same play.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it.
Go!
And now look at this. Big gain to the fumble. And this one will actually go out of bounds.
You're
So
garbage,
no
kid.
recovery. And that is how we conclude this
No, my
first
quarterback
half.
is taking your
There you have it.
ankles. You're
Halftime
garbage, and
quickly
I'm not
over.
talking
Third
to you, so
quarter,
shut
here we
up.
go.
Shut up!
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the
Keep your
40-yard
controller plugged
line.
in. Knock it
Any
off.
return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost at field goal position.
Don't even say it's the
The
Chargers. Just shut up.
AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way.
Yeah,
in the
you
first half,
stupid.
and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and
Shut
try
up,
to stay ahead of the
stupid.
pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Mahomes now to throw. Dancing, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
No, it's not. It's because you're garbage and you don't know how to play the game.
Trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this
What am I
second
supposed
half.
to do? I'm supposed to
They
blitz.
jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well.
Keep the controller plugged in. Knock
Nice
it
job
off.
eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage.
You can't be running and throw it. You're not Patrick Mahomes.
The amount of sacks that
You have to
they've
run
absorbed
towards
in
someone.
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been
Did I say
demonstrated
you?
time and time
If I
again.
hear you crying or pouting, we're done, right?
I'm not crying or pouting.
Little girl. Oh, you're kicking it,
So
eh?
on fourth down, out comes Jason Myers for the AFC
You're not making
field
this.
goal.
I don't even know why you're
From the left
faking.
hash, this from 53 yards
Because
out.
you're kicking the ball. You suck.
And this is off target to the
You're the one kicking the ball,
It's
stupid.
no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
You know I'm recording too, so everyone got
Things look
that.
so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50
Well,
range,
shut up.
maybe a
All I have to
little
do is score a
over.
touchdown and I'll be ahead
It's
2
a big
points.
kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened?
Wait,
And that's
my
what we have
quarterback.
here.
2 out
Yeah, you're right.
of
20
3.
years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Big yardage there on the scramble.
Look it, look
Gets
it.
him a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
over.
Not there, not there. After about
Yes, it
the third
is.
one, he decided to
Look at Russell
down
Wilson.
and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
How was that a fumble? My arm was going forward.
And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are
Shut
getting the
up.
ball at the 37-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks.
Boost review. I'm challenging it. Shut your fat butt up.
You're gonna lose the timeout.
There's nothing to challenge. What do you mean there's nothing to challenge?
Something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
It's not too far in the game, that's why.
No, it's because there's 2 minutes.
Up to him. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes going up top.
Boy, you're left. You ain't catching nothing.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Sit down, garbage can.
Talking about the 31.
Trash can, garbage.
And that's a great
More
example
trash at
of
this
skills
game.
right there,
Nothing's gonna stop my
You and I do
cornerback.
a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
Wait, Russell Wilson still has the X factor. If you hit me again, I'm gonna knock you out.
The task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense for the NFC ready to get
Watch
the
this.
next drive
Watch this.
started.
I'm just gonna get it real quick. I'm just gonna get it real quick.
And they were in enemy territory, so they had to be different. And he can't get
All you do is
rid of it.
blitz.
It's
You
taken
suck at the
down.
game.
Bernardrick McKinney
You're just a little
throws
girl.
his way in for the
Yeah, I
sack.
know. It's your only way, because you suck at the game.
Middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities.
Just a little girl.
How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. To try
Release.
again after the sack.
Throw the ball, you retarded Russell.
Again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to
Shut
accomplish
up.
offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second.
Hey, shut up.
down.
I'll just run the ball all
It's
over your
third and
booty.
very long. Now Saquon Barkley.
Why can't you chalk no more, you weak little girl quad squad looking retard? Ruger, when you hit stick with someone, when you hit stick, you pull down.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you're not. You're pushing up because you're retarded.
And it's on EA Sports. Now the NFC going to call the first.
Why'd you call a timeout? Yes, you
It's just their
did.
first. They'll be down to 2
I don't have to
remaining
call
as we step
timeout.
aside here in the fourth
Hurry
quarter.
up, take your play. My whole team's gonna rush you.
Good, have your whole team rush me, retard. Then you're gonna mess up, and then I'll be in the end zone laughing at you like an idiot.
One
You blitz.
score down.
Why
Here
would
we
you blitz
go.
on that side?
They're gonna go for
Look at
it
this,
here
look at this.
on fourth
Audible.
down.
R2. You drop him back. Drop you back. Run right at Jamal.
They'll run with Barkley.
Get that block, get that block. Come on. You are stupid.
NFC's decision to go for it does
Told you
not
it
pan
would've
out.
Shut
And the
up.
AFC
I'm
is gonna
intercepting
get
the ball,
football
you little
back
retarded
in
little
great
gay boy.
field position.
My entire team is blitzing me except for 2 people. I'm gonna start playing like you. Think it's funny. Think it's funny, don't you? You think it's funny, don't you?
No.
Let's just
Yeah.
say that
Yeah, you do.
that call, me and the head coach,
I told
we
you.
agree to disagree.
That you didn't even catch the ball.
He wanted to be aggressive.
Oh, so then I'm gonna have to play like this.
He told his defensive
I'm,
coordinator,
I'm playing like MMG. Shut up.
I'm gonna
Shut
go
up.
for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Shut up. Don't hit me, gay boy. Knock you out. Oh, you're retarded.
How about that one? The so-called little guy
Stupid.
putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see
I'm
some
not going
pressure
back there. What do you
Blitz
mean?
does come. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
I'm to mom now.
I'm gonna tell mom that you're cussing at Aiden.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Shut up, I'm fucking kicking the balls.
And this will not be returned.
I'm gonna kick
It's
you in
out
the
the
balls.
back of the end zone for a touchback.
If you can catch me,
The NFC offense heading back onto the...
if you can catch me.
And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining
If you can
Quit.
catch me.
Pro Bowl as we are tied in the
God,
fourth quarter.
next time you pause it, you automatically lose. Yes, you do. That's how MMG plays online. That's how you play the game, idiot.
Now, and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest.
Oh, bitch. Gay boy, knock it off.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down.
Shut up, your balls haven't dropped.
Not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
You're whiter than a stick on a rock.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it.
Yeah, look at you. You're fat as heck.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Shut up, you weigh like 600 pounds.
Down under 2 minutes to go.
No, we didn't. It's 2-minute warning. God, you're so retarded.
So it's the NFC
Where's
with
Big
the
Head?
football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Garbage kid.
Kuechly with a sack. Now the AFC
Thank you.
use the first
I needed
of their
that.
timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Mahomes
Return it. Return it. All the way. All the way. All the way. You got this.
20, 10. Everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
Continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got
Making fun of me messes up, you know.
You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point
Quit.
after a play like that? You talk about
Thank
the
you.
1-2 punch, right?
Hate
It's a
you too.
momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm intercepting it.
The AFC offense
Well,
making
then
their
I'll
way
strip your
back
quarterback.
out. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last 2 seasons, a one-score game as we play here in the 4th.
But I'd love to know,
Who thought you were
what's the
going to strip
discussion
point?
on the sidelines of both teams right now?
I don't care as long as I block it.
It's an exhibition-type game, but as you said, as competitive as it is now, these guys are going to want to win. There may be some guys who sub some guys out, trying to get back on the field and try to help their team win down the stretch.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get this
Strip him, you retard.
before being stopped just before the 35.
That's Melvin Gordon, not Golden, idiot.
Going for 36.
It's not Mick Gordon, it's Melvin
All
Gordon.
the way down inside
You're so
the 30 now,
stupid.
1st and 10. Now Mahomes able to get this to Gordon.
Strip him.
Room here to
Are you
run.
stupid? Make a decent tackle at least.
Just about sealed it. Great play, but
Oh my
admittedly,
God.
tackling in the pro.
What are you doing?